Are you confused by the wall of cleansers at the store? You are not alone. But the right one can truly transform your skin. Hi, I'm Dr. Weinstein. I'm a board-certified dermatologist, and today I'm showing you exactly how to choose the right cleanser for your skin type. First things first, why do cleansers even matter, and how often should you be using them? Well, I'll tell you why cleansers matter. They are essential to helping cleanse the skin of dirt, grime, makeup, pollution, bacteria, all of the things that can accumulate on your skin over the course of the day. Now you might think, well, I just woke up, I have nothing on my skin. But if you sweat at night, that can be a potential irritant. If you didn't wash your bed sheets, that can also be a source of bacteria and grime. And so it is essential that you at least cleanse your skin once a day, if not twice a day, for all the reasons I just listed. The second piece of cleansing is that it helps prepare your skin for the next step. And typically in the morning, you're going to be putting on a few other ingredients like your vitamin C serum, your moisturizer, your sunscreen. And if you aren't placing it on a clean canvas, they might not be absorbed as effectively or efficiently. They might not layer properly, and they might also lead to pilling of the skin where one product then negates the other. And when it's time for you to put on your makeup or foundation, you notice little tiny flakes of essentially pilled together skincare that did not like the canvas it was sitting on. So make sure you clean that canvas in the morning before you apply the rest of your products. Now, just as a caveat, I encounter a lot of patients who use a ton of skincare at night and then don't wash their face in the morning. And it is essential to know that your tretinoin from the night before and your peptide serum and whatever it is you're putting on the night before should not stay on your skin the next day, especially if you're going to be exposed to the sun or out in the elements or the beach or whatever else, or applying a whole new skincare routine on top of that. It is very important to remove your actives, especially from the night before. Another reason why cleansing the skin is so important is that it prevents potential irritation to the skin by maintaining a clean and healthy skin barrier. Again, if you are layering all these products on your skin and not washing them off in the morning and then applying more products, imagine what's happening to your skin barrier. Things are just piling up on top of each other, right? Like that brick and mortar sort of photo of the way that our skin cells are lined up. You're just piling more things on top and they're not allowed to penetrate through the skin barrier. And so it's important to cleanse your skin so that you give it a refresh so that all of your next steps are able to penetrate and be maximally effective. The first step to picking the right cleanser is knowing your skin type. Is it oily? Is it dry? Is it combination? Is it sensitive? If you have oily skin, you're probably combating shine and oil production in large pores, perhaps frequent breakouts. That is a telltale sign that you have oily skin. Maybe you feel like you need to wash multiple times a day. Definitely don't do that. Overwashing can lead to more oil production actually. So if you have oily skin, we'll talk about the right cleansers for your skin type. If your skin is dry, you'll notice immediately after cleansing, your skin feels parched, like tight and dry and flaky, and it might look dull. It doesn't have that sheen to it. And so dry skin can definitely be addressed with other types of cleansers. Now, if your skin is combination, then you might notice a zone of oiliness in the T area, so across the forehead, down the nose, and into the chin. And then the sides of the skin are dry and flaky and prone to that tight, dull appearance. And if you have sensitive skin, and don't get me wrong, sensitive skin is not a skin type on its own, but it can definitely be a part of all of what I just described. But sensitive skin might be one of the things I just said, plus redness, itchiness, irritation, burning, and reactivity. So it just doesn't tolerate certain products because maybe it's dry and sensitive or oily and sensitive or combination and sensitive. So there can be sensitivity with each of these skin types. So after we figure out what skin type we have, then we need to pick the right cleanser. Oily skin is best treated with a foaming or gel-based cleanser. So these key words should narrow down your choices as you're looking on the shelf. You want to look for gel or foaming. One key ingredient for oily skin is salicylic acid. Salicylic acid helps to dissolve sebum or oil, so it helps to control your oil production. And it's not a harsh ingredient when used appropriately. My pro tip with any medicated cleanser actually is in the shower at the sink, when you rub in the cleanser, leave it on for a few minutes before rinsing it off. That way you're allowing it to really take effect, especially if there's an active in it, and then you rinse it off. And this way, even if you have sensitive skin, you're leaving it on, you're letting it do its thing, and then you're rinsing it off. So it's not a leave-on gel or cream that might lead to increased sensitivity. You're actually just treating the problem and then rinsing it off. And so again, oily skin, gel or foam-based cleansers, key ingredient, salicylic acid. Now, there's a wonderful new clay to foam-based cleanser by CeraVe, which is a salicylic acid-based clay cleanser. So basically you apply it to the skin, leave it on for a few minutes, and when you rinse it off, it has a very light, gentle foaming texture to it. And this would be a great start for oily skin. Another wonderful cleanser actually has an ingredient called benzoyl peroxide in it, which is also great for oily skin. It also helps combat acne, is one by Neutrogena called Clear Pore. Similarly, it's a clay base, so you can apply it, leave it on for a few minutes in the shower or at the sink, and then rinse it off. And this would be a great technique to use 2 or 3 times a week, alternating with your normal cleansing routine. If you have dry skin, you're going to look for creamy or hydrating cleansers on the shelf. Creamy cleansers are going to help restore your moisture barrier and add hydration to the skin. Key ingredient here are ceramides. There are a number of great creamy cleansers out there that contain ceramides. There is a gentle creamy cleanser by Cetaphil. There's one by Neutrogena. There are also a couple options by La Roche-Posay. If you're just going to the drugstore, look for these creamy cleansers if you have dry skin. Now, if you have combination skin, this is where it can be a little tricky because you can actually use both of the cleansers I just mentioned on your skin, but in specific areas. So if you have that combination skin where you're really oily in the T-zone and dry on the cheeks, you can use your creamy cleanser on the cheeks. And then if you want to, use one of those clay masks that I mentioned and sort of let it sit in the T-zone while you're cleaning the other areas of your face. So creamy cleanser on the cheeks, salicylic acid based, foaming or gel cleanser in the middle. Now, CeraVe just came out with a wonderful cleanser for combination skin called the Balancing Air Foam Cleanser. Now, this is a foaming based cleanser, but it's chock full of hydrating ingredients that will help to rehydrate the cheeks and the jawline, the drier areas, all the while wicking the oil from the T-zone area of the face. So that's a great cleanser for combination skin as well. And lastly, if you have sensitive skin, it's most important to look at the other things on the cleanser. For example, fragrance-free, hypoallergenic, non-comedogenic, won't clog pores, made for sensitive skin, calming. So all of those key words are going to indicate the most appropriate cleansers for sensitive skin. Now, Aveeno has a really lovely line for sensitive skin called Calm and Restore, and they make both a creamy cleanser and a foaming cleanser in this line. So like I said, you might have combination skin, but it's still sensitive, or dry skin that's still sensitive. And so you want to look for these types of products that are calming, non-irritating, hypoallergenic, and of course, fragrance-free, especially if you're sensitive to different ingredients or fragrances. Now, we didn't talk about double cleansing. Now, this is a key word that can be really important and used with any and all of these skin types. And this is an effective technique for ensuring that you're fully removing all of your makeup and buildup and dirt and grime from the day. So what double cleansing looks like, it's first applying an oil-based cleanser or a balm or a micellar water to the skin to do that initial cleanse of makeup or sunscreen or whatever it is on the skin before you come in with your skin-specific type cleanser. So you're gonna look for an oil-based cleanser or anything that I just mentioned. I love this balm, this cleansing balm by Pharmacy Beauty. It goes on as a balm and then sort of melts into an oil on the skin, and it really does remove all of your makeup. And my hardest thing is removing tinted sunscreen. I don't know what your challenges are, but it will really help to get whatever it is off the skin, lipstick, mascara, all of those good things. And then you come in with your skin type appropriate cleanser. So whether it's your creamy cleanser, gel-based cleanser, foaming cleanser, you can use that after. So that is a true double cleanse. And that just ensures that you're getting all of the buildup on your skin off before you apply your nighttime routine. Cleansing best practices, wash day and night. We talked about why in the day you're washing to cleanse from the night before, whatever products you put on, and also to prep the skin barrier to absorb more nutrients and moisture and hydration and sunscreen sunscreen for the day, and at night you're washing to rid the makeup, dirt, grime, sunscreen from the day to prepare for your skincare routine at night. And when using the appropriate cleanser, you're not going to be over drying your skin, so it's going to be okay to wash twice a day. Use lukewarm water, not hot scalding water on the skin. I know it feels really good, but it is horrible for dry, sensitive skin. It can really dry you out, and if you're oily, it can actually make you produce more oil because of that shock factor of being really dry all of a sudden. And lastly, nobody wants to hear this, but don't scrub your face. You don't need a washcloth or a glove or any sort of abrasive exfoliating scrubs. That is a big no-no in the dermatology world. Abrasive scrubs that contain sugar, sand, beads, whatever it is, really wreak havoc on the skin barrier. They can cause microabrasions and little portals for bacteria and dirt and things to enter into the skin, leading to clogged pores, enlarged pores, textural changes, potentially acne breakouts, and worsening of sensitivity and burning and irritation on the skin. So please don't rub your skin with any sort of harsh scrubs. Instead, use gentle chemical exfoliants containing alpha hydroxy acids, polyhydroxy acids, beta hydroxy acids. Use those ingredients instead. If you want to exfoliate and you're feeling the need to add something extra, you can do this 1 or 2 times a week. So choosing the right cleanser isn't about buying the most expensive one or being overwhelmed with what you see on the shelf. It's about finding one your skin loves for your unique skin type. What's your current go-to cleanser? Make sure you share it in the comments with me, like and subscribe, and keep following for more dermatologist-approved skin and hair care tips. Thanks for watching.